You were in high school. Did you actually have any early college programs or dual credit courses?
No, those things weren't really available at that time.
I certainly wasn't aware of them, and I took the honors program when I was in high school, so I think I would have heard about it if it was possible.
I didn't. We did not have any with any of the colleges around my hometown.
No. I went to a very small high school, so we didn't have any of those things, which I took a few night classes from a community college, but that was it. So it's nice to see this develop here in Kansas City.
No, I was not. I did teach in some when I was teaching him. We had a program called Advanced College Program, ACP, with Indiana University. It was a partnership, and I was teaching that class, and the students in that class were getting their high school credit and getting college credit in a writing class, the freshman entry-level writing class simultaneously. But myself, I did not have the opportunity to enroll in dual enrollment or have dual credit opportunity.
I'm not quite a dinosaur, but no, we didn't have anything. In fact, I don't believe we've had anything of this nature in the public schools or private sectors ever that I know of.
No, not when I was a student. That was way back. I care not to say how long ago that was.
The only thing we really had outside of a dual enrollment or advanced classes, students were allowed to go to school part of the day, and then if they were in vocational school or they worked, they could work for the other half of the day. And we had a few students that did that.
My senior year, I had the opportunity to leave leave high school early after lunch to go work. And as I think about the money that I earned back then working at McDonald's and what I did with that money, that wasn't a good investment of time.
When you first heard about the early college program, what was your first thoughts about it?
I actually hadn't heard much about it until a year and a half ago. I had some students in one of my classes, and I found out about it when I got an email that said these 4 students are part of the early college program. So I didn't have a lot of preconceived notions about the students before they walked in the door the first day.
I thought that was a marvelous opportunity for the young people who were involved, especially since we have a lot of young people who I feel sometimes aren't being really challenged in some of the regular school settings. Students who could do so much more and who may be held back because some of their other peers or schoolmates aren't on the same threshold as they are.
I thought it was pretty awesome getting an associate's degree in high school. Like, I was always looking for a challenge, so I figured this is one of those challenges you probably once in a lifetime challenge you'll probably never get again. So
I was very excited. I needed a challenge at the moment, so this seemed like a really great opportunity for me.
When I found out that we would just be taking classes here, I was like, yeah, I'm all for this. So I could wake up and make my own schedule, go to sleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning if I want to, don't have to wake up till 12 in the afternoon.
I was happy. I was shocked because I know the district offered a program like that, a program that offered your associate's degree, because I thought we could not afford things like that.
Well, I had some doubts. It was hard to imagine that high school students could perform at a college level without having finished their high school studies.
So what are your thoughts about it now?
Completely different. I think now I've had 4 semesters of dual credit students in my classes, both U.S. History 1, Western Civ classes, and you all perform admirably well. I think you guys set the bar pretty much. So I've been just amazed at the level of performance, the level of learning, and how that's changed the classroom.
What was your first reaction when you found out that you'd actually been accepted into the program and would be going to college?
I was very proud. I was excited for the new step, a different phase of my life.
I was excited.
I was really, really grateful that I didn't have to go to high school.
I was like, oh my God. Well, I was really happy because it took her three months to contact me again, so I was like, maybe I wasn't accepted, and I gave up on that eventually, but then she called me again, and I'm really happy because, as you can see, I only been in the United States for about 3 years, and it's really different.
Well, I was really excited, but then I had to think about, okay, I have to stop playing around because this won't be like high school. If I fail a class, I have to pay the money back. I'll have to start working really hard because the GPA that we get here will affect our overall college GPA.
I pretty much just screamed out yes.
Did you see any differences between classes without high school students compared to classes now?
I didn't. When I had the first group of high school students in my class, because I'd gotten an email, I knew who they were, but there wasn't a lot of behavioral differences between them. They did well in the classes. One day, one of the students asked me if I knew they were high school students, and I told them yes. And then he asked if you had known we were high school students, would anything have given us away? And my answer was no, that they were typical college students.
I don't know if they've changed the way I've taught. They've certainly changed the classes they've been in. They tend to work together with other high schoolers, but they get along really well with all of the students, and they've been some of the best students in my class, which is always nice because it challenges us as a teacher because they're willing to participate and they add a lot to the class.
In class, they provide a means of provoking the traditional college students in class to perform better when they see that these high school students are frequently getting the top grades on assignments. And so it's exciting to see them excel in college and to be excited about being in college.
It was refreshing because, you know, our groups sometimes don't have a lot of those traditional age students. So having these young people in with fresh ideas coming straight out of high school, who are part of the culture now and connected to the culture now, really helped us.
Tell us about your teachers. Like, what do you thought about the teachers as you went through the program?
I got a very wide array of teachers throughout this whole time. From teachers who just have you laughing throughout the whole class to more serious teachers who kind of just throw you out in the water and expect you to swim. That's kind of prepared me for like the person I am today.
They're awesome. They like to make you become more responsible because in high school, if you did an assignment, you could have another 2 weeks to do it and you could still get an A. Here in Penn Valley, you either did it or you didn't.
I've had mostly good experiences with teachers. My favorite teacher is Greg Sanford. I like to put that out there because he's very accessible as a teacher. He tells his little jokes and he's really approachable. And I think that most teachers have those same characteristics. If they're approachable, if you contact them and put in the effort, they'll make sure that you actually learn something.
I've met great teachers. I've met strict teachers. I've met friendly teachers, and I've met teachers that are there for you like if they were some sort of mentor.
One of the teachers that had really helped me out was Dr. Thurman. He left, but he's been one of my favorite teachers. He was tough, strict, but he taught us what we needed to know, and that really helped me in my English papers.
Some of the teachers will kind of be a jerk about like knowing that you're a high schooler, and so you kind of have to just like lie to them and be like, nah, I'm in college. But then some of them are like really fascinated by the idea of it, and they're like really, really encouraging. Like Davin, who you've already interviewed, is just such an amazing supporter of our group.
They're kind enough to let you come in their office and explain the whole lesson to you over again, kind enough to send emails. They just have a time for children.
The program is steadily growing very fast. We're losing 13 seniors this year, but we're gaining up anywhere from 20 to 30 more. What do you see for the future of this program?
Honestly, I really hope that this program will give everyone in the state of Missouri an opportunity to pause and to look at the magnificent students and the magnificent work that the Kansas City, Missouri School District is embarking on.
Well, I mean, I've committed based on the success of the pioneers, that group of 13, as I refer to them. They've set a precedent in this district, something that we were hoping for long term, and their success now is going to open the door for additional success for other students.
If the performance that I'm seeing right now is going to be characteristic of the future, then I'm extremely optimistic about that.
I've taught other people that if the students that are entering the program now are like the students that I've seen in the last 4 or 5 semesters, I'll take them all. I've enjoyed teaching the early college classes.
If this program continues to be a success, it will be a benefit not only for the school districts, but also MCC and for the students that are involved. Because if you can help to facilitate the process where they earn their high school diploma on top of, earning enough credits for an associate's degree, it will just facilitate their process and make for a smoother transition once they get to a 4-year college.
How do you think this program has changed your life or impacted your life?
I think it changed my life a lot. And first of all, it gave me the opportunity, to explore myself and give me opportunity to go high and go far.
I build a lot of responsibility, make sure I'm on time wherever I need to be, time management, and setting my priorities.
It's definitely changed my life. It's changed my outlook on just life in general. I started off thinking college, I had these set plans. I was gonna do this, this, and this, and it was gonna lead up to this. And now I'm starting to see life in a completely different way. I've learned to stop and smell the roses and take every opportunity as just an opportunity to grow. I think that's what this program has taught me the most.
I'm more open-minded, definitely. I view the world in a different set of eyes.
I would have never met the people that I've met here. I would have never had the same experiences to put the Early College Academy on my resume and my background.
If you had any kind of parting words with the classes, the seniors that will be graduating with their associates in their high schools, what will those be?
Go forth and do good.
Best of luck. I know you're going to knock them dead and just keep it up.
Just remember the stuff they did here and keep doing it, because they were very good students here, and don't run wild.
I hope it's not goodbye, but I hope you come back, and if you don't, I will miss you, and I just want to let you know how you've transformed my life as a professor, and how exciting it is to see you grow and engage in material.
Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused.
I look forward for all of these graduating classes to see the difference that they're going to make in the future, because they're amazing, amazing young people.